Welcome back to SNN Local News. I'm Lena Vargas in for Mike Stevens. All week, Mike has been telling you about an important investigative effort by the Herald-Tribune. It's a week-long series called Breaking the Bank. The 18-month investigation of almost 70 Florida community banks found many broke rules, laws, and the confidence of the public in many ways. Now, joining us now to explain is Anthony Cormier. He is one of the investigative reporters who broke this story. And just off the top, I have to ask you, how did they get away with this? And it seems with no punishment.
I think the system is in a way set up so that they receive less scrutiny than others would. Certainly any other institution that has so much power over the public would require constant scrutiny, but they don't, unfortunately, and that caused the worst crisis since the Great Depression.
Now talk about some of the findings in your investigative series.
They were high and low. We found them all over Florida. We found loans to the mob. We found terrorists who ran money in and out of the vaults. We saw insider deals. We saw executives who openly broke the law. And we saw regulators who didn't do a whole lot to stop it.
And I guess what happens next? Sometimes with the best journalism, it affects change.
Yeah, we'll see. We hope. Well, I shouldn't say we hope, but I know that there are several law enforcement investigations going on right now, and we'll see what happens.
Anything here locally that we should be aware of?
Well, 9 of the banks of the 68 that failed were in this region, and some of the worst behavior, some of the worst offenders were in Southwest Florida.
Wow, not good to hear. Anything else you want to add about what you found and just the effort to uncover?
Well, I mean, it takes a long time to do these sorts of investigations, so we hope that it has a huge impact. We hope that people read it so they understand sort of the reasons that these banks failed and how it impacts them.
Okay, absolutely. Well, thanks for this preview of the investigative series. Of course, you can read all of this beginning in Sunday's paper of the Herald-Tribune. Also, you can look for more coverage at heraldtribune.com.